What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Titties. If Rick James had 4 hands, he'd give them titties 4 thumbs down. Oh, man. I've had this discussion with Remo, with Chad Austin. Remo owns the IFPA, is CEO of the IFPA. Chad Austin's the president of the OCB. I've had this conversation with, I've never had with Matt Shepley. He doesn't talk about boobies as much. I've had it with Kent Beerley, who's the president of the ANBF, my colleague. I've had it with various NPC judges, promoters. I'd like to talk about breasts, and I love tits. I'm more of a nipple guy. You know, like you can have the biggest titty in the world. You can have the most perky titty in the world. At the end of the day, I'm a nipple expert, but unfortunately on stage, we can't judge the nipples. But we are judging breasts, and I'm a judge. I've judged every show from NPC to OCB to Muscle Mania to ANBF. I've judged pretty much all organizations. I've yet to judge a NABA show, which I'm pro in. And I would love to judge one of those. I've cut back just because I don't have time. But I would like to get back on the judging circuit just because it keeps my eyes sharp as a coach. The problem is I have so many clients in shows that I can't judge them anymore. I just can't. Even there was one show where I had a client in where I excused myself. But even afterwards, people were still like, well, his coach was on it was the head judge. The head judge doesn't vote. And I don't talk to anybody during, but you know what? I just said, you know what? I don't get paid to judge. I get paid to coach. I'm not judging. All right, so again, like my client showed up good enough where he killed everybody on stage regardless. Here's the deal. Breasts in natural bodybuilding, fake breasts, it is my opinion they should not be allowed. It is my opinion that it is the least bit natural. If you see, when you take steroids, when you inject steroids, your muscle doesn't grow. Breasts are even worse than putting synthol in your muscle. At least that's causing the muscle to expand. All implants are inert objects put either under or over the pectoral muscle. It's an implant. Calf implants are not legal in natural bodybuilding. Okay? Well, here's what I'm getting at. If you're to go by natural bodybuilding, natural, and you're not allowing androgens, and you're not allowing implants of other nature, breast implants are different than plastic surgery. Because plastic surgery, if you have a fucked up face and you got a good body, I've seen some really, and I'm saying this in all sincerity and all niceness, I've seen some really ugly faces win bikini shows. Because we're looking at the overall package, the body, the face does play a role, but mainly we can't hold that against somebody. We're looking at how good your hair looks and how good your makeup is as the overall package. I don't let personal subjectivity come into play of what I feel an attractive face is. I'm looking at the overall flow of the body. I'm looking at the nice, you know, what I look for in bikini is for the glutes to not be shredded, but to have the nice kind of transition into the hamstrings. I'm looking for flow. I'm not looking for being overly muscular, but I'm looking for leanness. Because bikini is a very, very, very subjective class where you can't just like bodybuilding come in big and shredded and win with symmetry. Bikini is extremely, it varies extremely, extremely vast between divisions, between organizations, and between shows. So what I'd like to say is while I do not feel that breasts should be allowed in natural bodybuilding, I do not think we have a choice but to let fake boobs into natural bodybuilding. There's too many girls who lose weight or who get in shape who lose their breasts, who want to enhance that. And as natural bodybuilding, bikini and physique, it makes up a lot of what we bring in on the cash side. Bodybuilding is dead. It's not dead, but it's not doing too well. There's more physique guys and there's more bikini girls than there are bikini guys in, probably one show brings in more physique and bikini than 10 shows brings in bodybuilding lately. Because it's just, you know what, it's different. People like it better. And honestly, it's a lower cost of entry. Bodybuilding's become so extreme. We have to get so shredded, so vascular. Even the OCB, like I had to bring my brother in to the point where you could he couldn't close his ass because his cheeks were so shredded. So his farts came out sounding like he was queefing. There was no friction on his ass cheeks. I know this. I'm his brother. So, you know, I just like to say that while I do not think breasts should be considered natural if they're fake, because they're fake tits. That's not natural. They're fake. We have no choice. So here's my opinion on fake breasts in general. I like titties. I like natural boobs. I like fake boobs. I don't discriminate. So let's just get that out of the way. As far as in bodybuilding, I do not feel that that fake boobs should be allowed, because bikini, everything, it's about symmetry. And if you have a great body and a flat chest, if you're looking at the erogenous zones of females, what males look at, it's glutes, it's butt, and boobs. So obviously, if you have significantly enhanced fake boobs, it's going to help you. So it is affecting the judging, and any judge that says it doesn't affect the judging is a fucking liar. However, we have no choice but to let it in. In the NPC, shit, you can put synthol in your tits. They don't care. NABA, same thing. It's about bringing the best package, whether that was silicone or with God's gift to nipples. You do your thing. So my official position as Marc Lobliner, not as the VP of the NBF. I don't even know if I'm still the VP of the NBF. I think they still list it. I've been very busy. I haven't partaken in day-to-day. Or as just simply a friend and supporter and huge, huge supporter of the OCB, IFPA, and ANBF, and NABA, of course. I would like to state that natural bodybuilding should continue to allow fake boobs. Just because it's there, and we can't take them away now. So girls with flat chests, if you bring a good enough package, you're going to win. But know that at the end of the day, the judging might be affected because the symmetry of a girl with fake boobs that fit her butt better. Because when you lose weight, it's coming from your boobs. Your tits are going to get smaller. So while I feel that natural bodybuilding by law, by just common sense, should not include fake boobs, they're there. They're here to stay. And it's your choice whether you want. Now, what I would recommend for women real quick, don't get fake boobs for a sport that doesn't pay. If you want to get fake boobs, do it for yourself. Do it because you want fake boobs. Do it because you want to enhance how that looks, okay? Don't do it to place higher in a meaningless sport where you spend more money than you make. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, because being a nippleologist, that's not a game.